Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back reacting to your comments. I'm recording these back to back, but I just posted part 6. It literally just ended maybe like 2 minutes ago, but right before it ended is when I recorded, part 7. But I just went past this comment real quick. Hold on, I gotta go back. Even though I already responded, I got another Blackwater comment. I was trying to just get a couple Blackwaters and then scroll through the rest. But I think this is probably the only one that I actually typed or whatever I was on my phone or computer, whatever it was, and actually responded with. No, I think I responded to a couple. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna let them get a couple more comments if they're talking mad crazy down the line. What is it called? They're getting hidden from my channel, hidden from my channel. So they're probably not there anymore. So this is probably the only one that's still up. Another awesome reaction. I truly believe your sub should be 100 times higher. You're a great reactor. Remember, I said that before you blow up. Listen, man. Oh yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. But listen, when probably when this video dropped, I was like, I was probably like 40% to where the watch hours that I needed to, monetization. I surpassed it. Now I just need to get the subscribers, bruh. I just gotta get the subscribers. But where did we last leave off? I had it on there, but I had to scroll back just for you. Hey, and don't take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only one person I do that to. Usually when I accidentally do that, I gotta blur it out because they can't get the same treatment. Well, I guess your comment was right after the one I ended. Your references, though, I was dead when you threw the Will Smith slap in there. Another great action. Can't wait to watch the next season with you. I think. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I was about to say this is around the time when I finished the series. I think maybe I was like halfway through season 7 when I started. Because I was trying to catch up on the editing part when it came to Game of Thrones. But yeah, I think this is when I started trolling, dude. I think this is when I started trolling. I started adding some extra edits in there. Just know down the line, cause I'm basically about caught up on like all my stuff that I need to do. I got like a whole week where all my videos are done. So my edit's finna go crazy now. I'm finna start stocking up on memes. I'm finna start stocking up on hella shit, dude. So that Will Smith slap, that was the first of many. Maybe I shouldn't have had that comment in there. Maybe I might get an opportunity to meet Will Smith in real life. And now it's gone because I said that one thing. Follows me on Twitter or Instagram or some shit. Someone just pulls back this video. Next thing you know, he wants nothing to do with me. Gets back in the studio, writes a fucking diss track about me. Alright. We got the Joffrey decision was already made behind the scenes in case there was any doubt. It was a condition for the Lannister Tyrell alliance. Okay, one thing that people was getting on me about, like not noticing when it came to the Blackwater episode, was in that initial like extending the hand moment when it came to Littlefinger when he went to Renly's camp, was I forgot who he was talking to, or I don't even know if he was talking to someone. I forgot what it was, but in my mind, I was basically, he was there to try to talk to Cat. And this was his, like, basically ploy to be like, oh, I'm actually here to talk to Renly about this, that, and the third. And so that was one thing that I wasn't really, when it came to Littlefinger, in my mind, that wasn't the forefront, even though it was flipped. Like, the forefront was the alliance, but the background was him and Cat. But in my mind, him and Cat were the forefront, and the Tyrell and Renly alliance was the forefront. Same thing with, I think he was talking to Tywin about something when it was back in Harrenhal. In my mind, not within the story wise, but within the episode wise, the forefront was, for me, if he recognized Arya. And then I don't even remember what you're talking about in that scene. I'm gonna be honest. But I know it has something to do with the war. But can't do it without. The fix was already in. Joffrey pretending to refuse was all for show as political theater. As for Tywin, his priority isn't setting Joffrey straight. Tywin's not a. See, for me, did I post those videos already? Yeah, I posted them videos. Yeah, I'm right around the time when the videos dropping, like when he's like the king's tired, see him to bed or whatever, like things like that, where it's like not getting him in check, like when it comes to morality, but getting him in check when it comes to like, because I can't fucking think of it right now. As soon as I hit stop recording, I'm gonna remember it. But when, let's just say, not controlling how bad his temper is, but controlling how quick his temper is. What is it, dude? That shit's pissing me off now. This is not the precise terminology that I was thinking of, but it still relates. Instead of controlling his morality, he helps control his impulsiveness. I can't think of what I was originally thinking of, but that works, I guess. I'm just gonna be thinking about that in the middle of the night. I'm gonna wake up and just think about it. Listen, all right, we got this right here. Now listen, there's if I have a list of, like, let's just say 5 YouTubers that I'll watch, and sometimes I'll hear them say some things. Maybe I'll hear them say it once, or maybe a couple times, or maybe they just say it all the time. But sometimes I'll just start saying those things. So this particular YouTuber, shout out Berleezy, but I don't know, I just be hearing that, and when he said that, I just be dying, bruh. It don't even matter what it is. So anytime something's like, it's either loud in my ear, or jumps at me out of nowhere in my ear, or maybe it could be like something where it's just like hello, but it'll be either very low and it sounds like it's close, or it's in one singular ear where it makes it sound like the person's right next to you. I'm like, well, get out of my ear with that. So that's when it happens when it came to the dragons screeching. All right, hopefully I remember to, or at least care to cut it out. If not, I'm gonna just read the comments. If I'm not gonna have it on the screen, there's 2 comments. One said, I laughed so hard when suddenly Miles comes back on screen. They completely forgot about him. This talking about the season 3 finale of Snowpiercer. They forgot about him for 2 seasons and he's just back just like that. Says 2 lines. LMAO. I thought they were gonna go the romance route in season 1 with Alex, but it seems not the case. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would have never forgave them if they did that. But yeah, like, bro, you basically the main character's pseudo son, and bro, we only be seeing you when it comes to big, important moments within the story. This is not no Jamie Lannister and Rob's camp like during a war. This is none of that. Sometimes, you're with the enemy. But bruh, I'm like, damn, I forget you're a character every time you come back around. Like, if you show up and there's like a suspenseful moment, someone's dying now. Now that I've seen you on the screen, I know someone's about to die. Another comment says, my guy just went through a divorce, give him a break. Cause I was like, bruh, you just got some good news. Like, why you look so damn sad? Like, everyone's all happy, you look so damn sad. Listen, anytime I can roast you, I can roast you. Simple. They might have given you a face turn, but I did not. What? I guess it really was kind of just blackmail and bribing and shit, like bribing and bribing and shit like that. But were people bribing you, or either or? Because in my mind, I'm just thinking of non-consensual behaviors, and that's why I could just never look at you like that, bro. You're the only YouTuber I could find that watched the entire Lost in Space series, so for that, I thank you, and I shall subscribe now. This was one of those things. I think besides Fear the Walking Dead and trying to think. Yeah, besides Fear the Walking Dead and Snowpiercer, this was like somehow every series that I watched led up to a new, season. The reason I didn't I probably could have watched this. You could have got unlucky, or I guess we both could have got unlucky. You couldn't have found someone who watched the entire series, and then I couldn't have, got you subscribed. But I was gonna watch that series when it came to Lost in Space. I was gonna watch it, years ago, but I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And then I think maybe I seen a trailer. It was something that I seen, and I was just like for instance, what was it, Raised by Wolves? I was just like, yeah, okay, that's cool, but I don't just want to see some one family on a different planet. Like, that's not interesting to me. Even aspects where it's like a family and then someone comes in and they're a stranger, and it's just like, okay, now we got some tension. It's like, but if they're a stranger, usually there might be other colonies, so it might be a one family alone while there's colonies on a different planet. Like, that's why I wasn't interested, because I was just like, I don't want to just see one family in space, because I could just watch a sitcom, or I could just watch something, just a family drama. And then I watched it and I was completely wrong of my first assumptions. But yeah, it's been check out my ranking, my seasons tier list. I should be doing another one after I finish I finished Game of Thrones already, but after I finished posting Game of Thrones. Alright, let's talk about actually, I don't know specifically what it's talking about. I'm not even gonna be honest, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even know what it's talking about specifically, but also, Sansa's not the worst in any sense. It's bitter fans of a certain character. You understand when you finish the series. Alright, unless we're talking about that trial scene, I don't know who you're talking about. Maybe, I don't know who you're talking about. Unless it's that scene I'm talking about. But if that's the case, I'm trying to say this without trying to spoil anything. Even though I'm probably the last one in the world to watch Game of Thrones besides my mom. But if we're talking about that trial scene within that character, when it came to that character, my point of view, because I think I kept saying down the line, like, what are you up to? Because in my mind, I'm like, you gotta be doing something. But no, they just really had you doing nothing. And I'm like, what is your intentions, brother? Like, what are you saying right now? Because at first it's just like, you first see this character, you're like, oh, what are they up to? Okay, that's what they're doing. Oh, wow. And then the first once or twice, you're surprised by it, and then you start to pick up, and you're like, okay, you're doing this. Okay, whoa, that's clever. Then it got later on, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then they did what they did in that trial sequence, and at that point, I'm like, wow, they really just fumbled your character. So that's the only person I could think of, unless we're talking about the woman character who she had conflict with towards the end. But I don't see how that's the case. I don't see how that's any relevance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who you're referring to. Thank you. I've seen so many people who are about Tywin because he's such a boss. Yeah, boss, child abuser. Get the fuck out of here with that Team Tywin shit. See, when it comes to Tywin, like, if I seen more reason to hate Tyrion, then I could really get on board with him. But it's just like, Tyrion's my guy. I mean, even though they fumbled his character in the end, but Tyrion's my guy. And it's like there was no relationship to begin with. But I can respect you as a character, but if you're a person IRL, like, unless it's to my advantage, one singular time. Like I say this when it comes to Littlefinger. Littlefinger, I'm gonna trust you one time, not one time in my life in danger, but one time so you can get some benefit, and we're not conversing ever again. I can trust Viserys or Littlefinger. I know they're gonna be, outmaneuvering me, but I know that I'm more likely safe. Littlefinger, Tywin, I'm fucking dead, dude. Somehow, some way. All right, we got another one from Heather. I didn't have the heart to, type it out, but also here's a link to a guy on YouTube that does voice impressions of the characters. Since you finished the show already, it won't spoil anything. He's really good, and some of these are funny too. In the seat. Oh wow. I'm trying to think. Was it season 2 or 3? Nah, it gotta be season 2. It gotta be season 2, because I said something about the voice. I was talking about how I like some of the voices on the show, and when I thought about that, like, I was just randomly thinking about it. I was like, let me look up. No. I saw a reaction, not a reaction. I saw a video of someone doing a Steve Harvey impression. Then I randomly thought about some of the voices that on Game of Thrones, and how they sound. And then I was like, let me just search up some. So you sent me the video that it didn't spoil it for me. You know what it is. Just know when it gets to that point, when it comes to my reaction, it didn't spoil it for me, But when it's getting to about to reveal it to me, I'm like, okay, that's what that is. That's what that is. Because once I saw the little parentheses, I immediately swiped down, and I knew that it was gonna be a reveal. Like when you just say this little dialogue in season 1, when we meet again, I'll tell you. You know, I'm not thinking that's gonna be a reveal. But when you set this reveal up, and then I see that parentheses, I know some way it's gonna be a reveal. Yeah, so that one, that's that. But yeah, we gonna end it here, y'all. I've been recording for 30 minutes because I spent like fucking 5 minutes trying to figure out what I was talking about when it came to that Joffrey and Tywin situation. But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you liked the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. It's been Russian, the World School's Nerd, and I'm out. Peace.